What it do, Modify family? We're back out here. This is the second part of the wheel spacer install video. I have the set of front wheel spacers. These are the 20 mil ones that are going to go on the front of the car. My lug nuts came in from eBay. It only took like 3 or 4 days. It was very quick. And I've gotten these ones before. They're locking open-ended ones, so they just have a special shape. And so that's going to go on the rear wheels, and I can take off the 21 mil lug nuts that are on there currently, because that's what fastens these down to the hub, and then I can also use those locking wheel spacers on the front. So let's go ahead and get it twisted with that. You just got to give me 5 on my black hand side, and let's go. That took me all of 5 minutes to knock out the other side. These are some of my tools. I got my impact, I got a regular socket, I got a torque wrench. I got this floor mat. One of the cars, it was not in the car, so I was using it to kneel on to not jack up my knees. But yeah, it just took a second. I'm only taking off 2 at a time because I'm not jacking up the rear end, and I'll be able to knock out the front. So no, this isn't a long process, you know. So I got here, made sure I had all my stuff. Had to stop at home to grab my tools. The lug nuts were already in my car. And then I just set the lug nuts out. I got the jack out. So yeah, I have everything I need to finish this today. This is like maybe 20 minutes of work because I'm only doing one side. And this is how I look after. So those cool locking lug nuts. And I was talking with our shop mechanic. It's like if someone is someone that steals cars or steals rims, not that these are high dollar, half plasti dipped factory Honda 15-inch rims or something crazy, but if that's what they do, these locking lug nuts are not going to stop them from taking these wheels. But if it's just some random junkie trying to score something quick, this will slow them down enough where they'll probably just give up and move on to an easier car without wheel locks. So I know that. I don't think this is something crazy. I don't have any fancy JDM lug nuts. They just need to hold these wheels on so I can drive spiritedly around the back roads of this small country town I live in. I absolutely love having a torque wrench. I feel like a sniper, like from Metal Gear Solid, because I got the, what's it, 5/8 tip one? Something like that, or no, 3/4 tipped one, because it had more power than the other Harbor Freight one. So I need a reducer to reduce it down to all my stuff, because I always buy like 3/8 size, because I wanted like all my stuff to match. So all my stuff is like that size. And then of course you need the wheel key, and that just gets everything tightened down. But I still torque these down to 80. So Honda wheels are always 80, and then on both the ads for these wheel spacers, it also said the internal ones were 80. So that made it pretty easy to make sure everything was tight across the board. All right, so this is the only one we're gonna do on camera. But I got my jack set up. It's not actually lifting this because I still want the full weight of the car on there. And I'm just gonna loosen all these. So I had to go in the cart and get the original key just to loosen these up. Right. So, not taking them off, but now I can jack this thing up. And I need to do 2 other things. I need to fix the side skirt on this side. I think one of the clips is busted. It doesn't have a front clip. I'm really feeling like a zip tie might be the solution to that. And this is where this bad dog comes in. I pretty much just use it to loosen things and then torque them down the rest of the way with the torque wrench. Yeah, those are all loose. I have so many of these lug nuts around because those are the ones I usually always get because they sell them at the local auto parts store. And this is the first one I'm doing. I still got to do the other side. So yeah, I won't need that wheel key on that side anymore. And we'll need this. All right, this comes off. Tire's wearing perfectly. I think one of the things I forget to do is to rotate my tires. Yeah, give me the good look. Everything looks good. This thing doesn't leak oil. This car is the dopest. I was watching a video and they said people who drive Honda Fits think they're the king of the road, and it's like, I do feel like royalty. This works very well. Okay, wheel spacer goes on. Yeah, it's a little surface rust. I don't think it's gonna stop this bad boy from adhering. Okay. I made sure of 2 things. One, this is hub centric, so once it's on there, it's on there. I mean, it doesn't move around. And then I will hand thread all these 21 millimeter ones. And my goal for this video is like less than 5 minutes. Not the whole video, just this point, right? Okay, uno más. All right, so I know those are 21, so torque wrench back. Don't need a key. I bought a socket set from Harbor Freight just to get the 21 millimeter because that's the one I did not have. And these I'll do like in that star pattern. Okay. It's more like a cross because there's only 4, not 5. All right. So even now, they are not done. These are gonna be hard to torque. Hey, Christopher, can you do me a favor? Can you stand on the brakes real quick? I forgot. Wheels, free spin in the front. The back, they have an e-brake, but the front ones do not. Can you stand on the brake real quick so I can torque these wheel spacers? One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you, Chris. I'll need you back in like 5 minutes. But you can always stay there if you want. All right, then this wheel goes onto these. Go up a little bit. Can you take? Oh no, that's why. Oh, it looks like I need new tie rod ends for this. I will put that on my list of maintenance things. Okay, wheel. Pick up. Also the blessing of having a Honda wheel. Oh, very light. Okay, sitting there. Okay, wheel locks. These are going the same way, but these won't get torqued down until it's on the ground. Okay, we got like 30 seconds left to get these things on here to make the time I'm trying to get in this video. Okay, come on, start by hand. Start by hand. Everything always starts by hand. No! Always something. I don't know why I'm rushing. No need to rush. Okay, so it's around. It's always when you're rushing. All right, last one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I need this 21 mil. Go forward. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So with the first set, it's not torqued down yet. Okay. Slowly let this down. Okay. Good. Okay, now I need this socket, this key. Okay, so I'm tightening. And I'll start with this one. Click. 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 Perfect. So we gotta do that on the other side, but after this I'm gonna click away to show you the difference, and I'll show you on both sides just to remind. All right, here we go. Wheels on. You saw that I torqued it. Always tempting to lower this bad dog. I mean, I feel like it has like a perfect height, you know, but lower is always more better. But yeah, it looks good. You know what I mean? So now, instead of being so sunk in, right, we're just inside the fender. So that should clear. There's not a lot of travel in these, but like you can see how much more it's in on this side, about, 20 millimeters. All right, let me button this up. Then we're gonna take this little bad boy for a joyride. All right, just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of what performance looks like Look at this Type R oil cap. I just had that on one of my engines in my garage, so I said, hey, why not use it? So when I hit bumps, this car makes like a rattling noise, and it seems to specifically come from this side. And so I was checking down there, and the inner fender's in there for the most part, and so I couldn't see anything behind that. I don't know what else could be back there, but I'm thinking maybe because my battery doesn't have a battery tie-down strap, that when I hit a bump, but it sounds like a rattling noise. But I would like to get that taken care of so I'm not like being rough on these connections. But that's neither here nor there. All my fluids look good. Everything's pretty well maintenance and top off. I should actually check my oil when I'm under here because I'm the one that changed the oil. If it needs a little taste, I can handle that. So front wheels, back wheels, right? Looking pretty good. It's an easy mod. But yeah, the one thing I would advise, you know, aside from having all the tools or just access to all the tools that torque them down so they don't fly off on the freeway, ask me how I know, open-ended lug nuts. Locking, not locking, doesn't really matter, just as long as it's the right thread pitch and they get all the way tight and torqued down, you are good to go. All right, Modified family, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this.